Her childhood best friend told my colleagues I was just a wallet with a medical degree. She's too good for a robot like you. I dismantled him with medical precision. She demanded, apologize right now or we're done. So I chose the nuclear option instead. For 4 years, Violet and I built a future together. I'm a cardiac surgeon. She was finishing her medical residency at the hospital where I'm chief of cardiology. I paid for her board exam prep, secured her residency position through my connections, bought her a condo near the hospital. But there was always Shane, her childhood best friend from home, a wannabe musician living at home who made undermining me his full-time occupation. He'd constantly bring up her high school boyfriend. Remember when Bryce drove 6 hours to surprise you at prom? That's passion. You can't schedule romance like a surgery. The implication was always clear. I was cold, calculated. He was the keeper of her authentic self. Violet defended him obsessively. Shane's just protective. He was there when Bryce shattered me. At the hospital gala celebrating my research grant, Shane got drunk on champagne I paid for and decided to perform for my colleagues. He started rambling about real artists versus people who just chase money, staring directly at me. Then he turned to Violet with theatrical concern. I just worry about you, Vi. Jack's successful, stable, provides everything. He said provides like it was an insult. He paused, looked at me with a smirk. But let's be honest, she's too good for a robot like you. You're just a wallet with a medical degree. The table froze. My colleagues looked ready to escort him out. Violet went red, embarrassed but silent, not angry at him. The surgeon in me activated. I set down my wine glass and locked eyes with Shane. Fascinating diagnosis. What does a superior partner for Violet look like? Specifics, please. Shane hadn't expected this. Someone with emotional depth, someone creative who connects with her soul. I see. So you're the benchmark. Let's examine that. I leaned forward. Violet's completing her cardiology residency at this hospital, a position I secured through my reputation. What have you contributed to her medical career? Shane's face drained of color. Her board exams, $60,000 prep course. I paid completely. You're playing guitar at open mic nights for drink tickets. Violet's loaned you money from our joint account, the account only I deposit into. So I'm funding her future and subsidizing your delusions. One of my colleagues covered her mouth to hide a laugh. That condo she lives in, I bought it. You've crashed there so many times you have your own key, using utilities I pay for. So your assessment is that a man providing housing, career opportunities, and professional advancement is inferior to a financial dependent who sabotages her relationship out of pathetic jealousy. The table sat in stunned silence. Shane couldn't form words, completely exposed. Violet shot up, trembling with rage at me. How dare you humiliate him? He's been in my life longer than you have. He humiliated himself. I presented the facts. Apologize to Shane, she commanded. Right now. Apologize to my best friend or we are done. There it was. The ultimatum. She was protecting the parasite, choosing him over me. I didn't argue. I didn't raise my voice. I just smiled, small, sad, and irreversible. I stood up, took my coat, and walked out. Violet moved into his parents' house with him, convinced I'd beg her back. For 3 weeks, I went completely silent. Instead of calling her, I made 2 moves. First, to the hospital board. The residency position I'd secured for Violet was being withdrawn due to breach of professional conduct. Second, to the chief at the competing hospital where I'd arranged her fellowship. The position was rescinded. My recommendation formally retracted. 3 weeks later, she appeared at my door, looking destroyed. Jack, please, we need to fix this. No, Violet, you made your decision. But my fellowship, my residency contract expires in 2 weeks. I hope Shane has medical connections. Mine are no longer available. The fellowship is also gone. You gave me an ultimatum. Apologize or we're done. I chose done. Violet had to leave medicine. No residency completion, no board certification, no career. Her 7 years of training meant nothing without the credentials I controlled.